most awarded in Cleveland. News 5 at 5 starts now.
Now at 5, Decision Day in Ohio.
I'm just excited there's a lot of Democratic engagement.
And the nation's eyes are on the Buckeye State for this off-year election.
A big reason? 2 hot-button proposals.
Issue 1 is very important.
One to enshrine abortion and other reproductive rights in the Constitution. The other to legalize recreational marijuana.
We've been covering these issues for months. Now we have live team coverage as voters make their voices heard. Good evening, welcome in, and thank you so much for being here with us. I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm Delon Dillard. Polls across Ohio will remain open for the next 2.5 hours in this November general election.
Ohio voters are deciding on dozens of races and issues, but the 2 statewide measures really getting the most attention. So we have team election coverage for you tonight. Tara Morgan is out there monitoring the polls, watching for any problems. And our Jonathan Walsh reports on the measure to legalize recreational marijuana.
But we are going to begin with our Columbus Bureau reporter, Morgan Trowell. She's live there in Columbus. Morgan, you're covering this issue that a lot of people across the country are watching, issue 1, this abortion amendment.
Yeah, let's talk about abortion. Voting yes on issue 1 means that you support the constitutional amendment to legalize and protect access to abortion and contraception. Voting no means you want to keep the status quo, but about 22 weeks, or you just don't support abortion or the amendment in general. And you know, right now there's not too many people here, but that's going to change in the next couple of hours. I've been covering abortion for us for about 2 years now, but for weeks and for months, we have been covering all of the issues on each side, with people saying that this is likely the most important election we've had in years.
We as Ohioans, that women and their families will be able to make their own personal decisions, that we will stop the extreme abortion ban that will come into place if issue 1 fails. We'll get to make all our decisions. We'll get to protect our futures and our families, and voting yes on issue 1 is critical for all Ohioans today.
Voting no in November because that expands abortion access. It will continue the plight of the preborn person in Ohio up until very, very late-term abortions perhaps, and even the early ones for any reason at any time. And so we find that to be unconscionable and unconstitutional to murder a human being at any point in their development.
There have already been more than 800,000 early voters, but in-person voters have been out since 6:30 this morning. We will definitely learn more once the polls close at 7:30.
Morgan, you've been doing a lot of reporting on other states taking on this issue. So how have we seen similar efforts play out elsewhere?
Yeah, for every other state that has put this forward, some even more conservative than Ohio, they have all protected abortion access.
Interesting. And there's been a lot of confusion, too, in recent months over Ohio's abortion law. So what would happen should issue 1 fail?
Yeah, right now we have a 6-week abortion ban that is stuck in the courts. It is likely that that ban, one without exceptions for rape or incest, that would outlaw virtually all abortions, would go back into effect.
All right, Morgan Trowell, live in Columbus for us there, tracking issue 1. We'll be checking back in with you all night. Morgan, thank you.
All right, from issue 1 to issue 2 tonight, the measure over recreational marijuana. A yes vote means you approve the constitutional amendment to legalize recreational marijuana in Ohio, and a no vote means you are against it. News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh has been digging into issue 2 for months, even traveling to Detroit, learning more about the impact there. He is live also in Columbus tonight. Okay, so Jonathan, let's break down one big concern involving this issue. I even interviewed the governor. He brought up this issue, the potential for more crime if this passes.
Yeah, Delon, as you know, that has been a huge debate among the people both for and against issue 2. Both sides, as you can imagine, point to studies that support their beliefs.
In our research, we found a study out of Oregon showing there was a significant increase in not only property crimes, but also in burglaries and car thefts. However, Michigan State Police has said an uptick in criminal behaviors has not happened in the Wolverine state. We reported on 2 suburbs in Michigan that are not even 2 miles apart from each other, where one said there was a huge jump in property crimes, but the other had no increase in emergency calls and still don't. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Times reported organized crime flourished after passing recreational cannabis, but those who are pro-cannabis say it's not flushing out that way. Here's what both sides of the issue have told us.
It's already in your community. There's a pretty vibrant black market for marijuana nationwide, and in the states that have legalized it, there's a strong push, and it's starting to have an impact on shrinking that black market.
The black market actually grows. They're going to be able to undercut the legal sales of marijuana. They can do that because they don't have to pay a tax, they don't have overhead, they don't have the testing requirements.
So crime is a concern. Another concern is about the safety on our roads. Pro-cannabis folks say, hey, look at these studies out of states like Washington and Colorado where there's no firm conclusion about crash rates and legalization. But we found a report from the National Institutes of Health, kind of a study of the studies. 7 of those studies said that there were no impacts on road safety, but 22 of them say, yeah, there were negative impacts on our roads. So look, this debate will rage on, but guess what? Ohio voters will decide issue 2 tonight, and we'll be here for that. Reporting live in Columbus, I'm News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh.
The ultimate say. All right, Jonathan, thank you so much. And we're keeping a close eye on the watch for any potential issues at polling places. So now let's check in with News 5 investigator Tara Morgan. Tara, you are live at East Tech High School on the east side of Cleveland. How has voting been going there?
Well, so far we've seen a steady flow of people come here to vote. No issues that we've heard of here at this location. I'm told things have gone well throughout the day so far. I checked in with the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections, and they say just early this morning they had issues with a couple of those scanner boxes go down, but repairs were made quickly and they didn't have any issues with voting at that location. Other than that, they've just been dealing with the normal issues of campaigners crossing into the neutral zone. So far, no real big issues for today's election. Now, voting is running through 7:30 tonight. You still have time to get out and vote. And if you are in line by 7:30, stay in line. And if you do happen to come across any problems, feel free to reach out to us. For now, I'm live. Tara Morgan, News 5.
All right, Tara, thanks a lot. As she said, polls close right there at 7:30. And again, if you run into any issues whatsoever at your polling location, make sure you call us. You can reach us by phone or email. Just call that number right there on your screen or send an email to tips@wews.com. Of course, we will certainly look into it for you. We also will have the latest results from tonight's big races coming up tonight on News 5 at 11 o'clock. You can also find those results on our website and the News 5 app.